Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. It is that time of the day, really that time of the week where we expect an offer. Sometimes this is a unit-based offer that pops up. I don't see one right now, but then again, we have 12 new items in the unit store and 12 new items in the cash store. Is this the Tom Brady day? Is the rule of 12? Romantic bonuses, and then we have our new key, our heart-shaped key. Okay, so we're gonna go through that key in a different video because right now we have week 2 of the Lonely Ironheart. But let's see what Kabam. They gave us this great cash deal. Still another week in these deals. Oh, now this is fascinating because these revives are going to be completely necessary for 2 different pieces of content: the Winter of Woe and the new Karina's challenges. That's on top of Necropolis and 8.4 and other content that might be coming soon. So Kabam knows that this is the perfect time to put out hard content because the demand for revives and potions is going to be higher. I also love that they have increased the revives for these to 75. When it's for cash, they have no problem saying that we can put revives at 75, but when it's revives you can get from, say, a 22-hour event, well, we got to cap those lower because of server space. And for those of you that actually know something about coding, which for the record, I don't, you've said to me this whole time, Prof, their coding argument is trash. Okay, so we're going to get some of these. Like if you're Valiant, and I know most people watching this statistically aren't, but if you're Valiant in the actual Valentine's stockpile, you're going to see 5 of these today. In fact, I'm going to make a video on how that did. I probably could save it for the live stream, but I want it to come out in about 6 hours at around, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. So let's go back, because how much are these going to increase? If you're just going for revives and potions, okay, let's see if the ratio follows. The first 2, you just double everything, and you get 50,000 more gold and a few more units. Here, you don't triple everything, but you do get team revives. Now, the team revives aren't going to matter. In fact, they're going to hurt you for the Winter of Woe because you can only bring in 1 champion. So you don't want to revive a single champion with a team revive. You're wasting it. But everything else maybe is better. I still think if you're going to ask me what you should do, especially because it's limit 4, I'd encourage you to do the smaller offers for revive specifically than this. But now the Black Panther's treasure is the first to give us some 7-star shards. A very small amount, but they are there. Notice that in some ways the mythic romance crystals they're better. This used to be a worse ratio, but the romance revives. First, we've got greater love juices, which are 23,690. That's the first time we've seen those. We have romance team revives, 4 of them. The regular romance revives, again, 50% is a lot. It's a lot of health. And then 1,000,000 gold, which is the new gold standard. All right, so we're going to expect to see at least 5,000 7-star shards. Are we going to get 20 superior mythic romance crystals? We've never seen that much. No. Oh, yes. Okay. Wow. A guaranteed 7-star. This goes from 2,500 7-star shards, given that's for the basic pool, to a guaranteed 7-star for Angela, Domino, Invisible Woman, Iron Man, Mojo, Black Cat. If you don't have Domino, 1 out of 6 chance in theory, to get him. I really want Angela. That would be my number one goal. I'm probably going to get Mojo and get upset. That is fascinating. That is really, really the best value. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it's not. But you doubled the Superior Mythic Romance crystals. The Greater Love Juices are terrible value. You should get 8 of these. You get one more than the $50 offer. That makes no sense. And the Team Revives and the Romance Revives are also a terrible value. If you're just wanting those for item's sake, you're better off buying the cheaper offers. But obviously, that 7-star is very tempting, and the units are also tempting. Let's go to the store. Love is a battle realm. Unit-based offers. Valentine's Day has now turned into a whale holiday. Wow. All right. Obviously, these are Valiant bundles, so I am going to show you what I see. Straight out of the gate, you can buy 3 of these and get 1.5 Tier 4 Alpha. Wow. For 9,000 units. That is game-changing, and that's what Paragon players are desperate to get. And I'm going to have to work really hard today, because I'm about to teach a lecture, to grade the Paragon bundles. My entire day has now been shifted by these offers. Okay, the 7-star B-Mine Crystal, which is 3,000 units, is 5,000 units with ISO and gold. Hard pass on this. Hard pass on this. I don't think these are as valuable as Kabam is making them be. That 5,000 units? If that was 3,000 units, I wouldn't think. So this offer is so rare that you have to give it at least a B, because we can't get this anywhere else. But this is a D. Not worth the 5,000 units, especially when you can get 2 of these for almost the price. You can get a fully formed Tier 4 Alpha for almost the price of a Gamble Crystal, Gold, and ISO. Wow. Now this I love. This is an A. $100 to take a 6-star to rank 5? Yes, please. And you can get 2 of them. There are so many 6-stars I want to take to rank 5, including, potentially, the new next early access bundle champ, our second featured champ of February. And it's funny because I always want to call her Sand, but her name's not Sand. Okay, here is the Romance Rank Up Gem. I am not the biggest fan of these because they limit you with only champions in the Couples Crystal or Romance Crystals can be used on that. And it's a 1,000 unit difference between any champion can use this and only the Romance. I don't think that's worth it. So this I give an A. This I'm going to give a generous B-. Okay. 7-star Romance rank ups. 3,500. It is only 500 units difference, but it's a Romance. So I think this is another B- to B. I wish it was 3,000 units. I'll take it. Now, you all know I always skip these 6-star Relic crystals, but a Relic rank up gem used to increase a 6-star's Relic's rank from 1 to 2. This is the first time we've seen this. There's only one of them. Maybe this is really impactful, but I'm going to save my 1,200 units. I'm going to give that a D. I am not interested in it at all. We also have innate stones. We have Relic Crystal Stones and Relic Awakening Gems for 1,000 units. Again, I feel like that's burning 1,000 units. I'm not gonna purchase it. All right, here we have the classic rank up materials, but the 2 Tier 6 class Catalyst selectors, by far the best part of this. The selectors by themselves are very valuable. I think this should be 2,000 units instead of 3,000, so I'm going to give it another generous B-. Here we have from 3,000 units to 1,000 units. We've got the Romance 6-star generic Awakening Gem and 6 stones. It's fine. It's a C. It's an average. We've seen that every year, just not to this level. It's interesting how much money Kabam is looking to make off this event. All right, here we've got the Paragon Romance Crystals, and you can buy up to 7,500 units worth, but that only gets you 5,000 7-star shards. And these Paragon Romance crystals have a lot of great champs in them, but at the same time, maybe I'm being too critical, but I think that the 7-star shards in this make it a bad value. I'm going to give that an F. And then here we have, rank 1 to rank 2, rank 2 to rank 3, and rank 3 to rank 4. If you have a new champ, to get a champ from rank 1 to rank 4 for 2,000 units is a solid B value. That's good. And then the ISO is whatever. I'm not even going to count that. So for my personal stake in the units that I'm going to target, and yes, I've got units already. I'm not sure how much cash I'm going to spend. That's the beauty of hoarding units, even though I get made fun of it all the time where people are like, Prof, could you send me some units? That's not how this works. I am over the moon excited. I'm going to buy both of these. I'm definitely going to spend 6,000 units in this store. Minimum. Everything else, it just depends. It depends on who I have to target here. Though I feel like my OG Iron Man could be a great champ to target. I wish this was a generic and not a if this was a generic, it would be worth 3,500. Its price is a generic, but it's listed as a romance rank up gem. I'm very curious because I guess these are just Paragon deals. So the Valiant offers are obviously head and shoulders above the Paragon deals. Y'all, the Paragon players got ripped off here. I'm curious what the Thronebreakers and Cav store looks like. At least I was able to grade both offers together to save some time and some videos because, trust me, it's a lot of work to make these videos. The Valiant bundles are, especially this one, way better. But this, talk about, I mean, I feel like I almost have to spend 9,000 units on this because it's such an advantage if I don't. But compared to what Paragon players get, even if it's half of this, that's just a tremendous difference. If Kabam was smart, they would give Paragon players the chance to go Valiant during this event if you get one more 7-star to rank 3 so that you can buy up more offers. Kabam's going to make more money that way, but they're still putting it behind a pretty dang expensive paywall that wasn't even available in this event like it was in Cyber Week. So, wow. Long video. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. So much to talk about. I'll be making more videos this afternoon.